So, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and this is going to be another lazy, you could consider it a lazy Sunday video, but yeah, there are some things that need to be discussed, and yeah, some really, both funny and unfunny things that need to be discussed here. We're heading into not safe for work territory. But yeah, I hope. But yeah, the timing is good for it because it's almost midnight and the kids are already asleep. So and since I'll put all my videos on only for adults, there's nothing to worry about. Yeah, F it. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, I don't have to explain to you how who Nintendo is, etc. They're pretty much one of the biggest gaming companies in the world, and yeah, one of the great Eastern Asian companies as well. But one most well known and with the most revenue share in the business, and they're probably only the current company out there who still makes games and not interactive movie simulators. That's not a topic. And yeah, I do like them in certain areas, but I also think they are screwing up in others. One of them being yeah. Yes, I pre-ordered the game from them recently called Luigi's Mansion HD because I didn't play Dark Moon yet because yeah. First I want to wait a little bit till yeah, I already know what to expect, but yeah, I already know, and I know it will bridge the gap between Luigi's Mansion 1 and 2 or 3, my bad. So yes, then I have to then yeah, but it turns out 3 combines the best of 1 and 2, so yeah, we'll see. I can only give my full opinion about the second game once I played it, and yeah, that's about it. But I do think they screw up in areas of online service. They should have looked at Valve or what PlayStation, and one few times that you need to look at your competitors at PlayStation, what they've been doing online, because Nintendo Switch Online is terrible. Second of all, they do a terrible job at preserving and getting access to their backlog. For example, SNES from the big games from the SNES era, the DS era, the also the 3DS, since those systems are no longer supported except for if you homebrew them. There's yeah. The only way to play them actually is, or to preserve them, is through emulators, and we all know how they think about that. I don't have to explain to you, not a genius, because they're also yeah one of the most yeah. Once the ninjas catch you with the Yuzu simulator, I think, Yuzu emulator, for example, they once you decide to ask money for your ROMs, etc., they'll come after you like, and they kill you like 5, 6, maybe 10 times before you hit the ground. The ninjas are brutal. I'm crazy enough to take inspiration from my work from the public domain, but to use one of Nintendo's Nintendo Sama's characters, no thank you. I'm not going into that territory. But yeah, we all know that once it's probably the funniest part is because another company has tried it before. We're getting back to the topic at hand. Nintendo is begging you to stop making Rule 34 or face legal action, and it claims that you can get sued for lewds. Could get sued for lewds. It's an article from yeah, it's basically shared across the internet, but I just picked the esports illustrated variant of it, and yeah, we're going to read this article and we'll break down why this is so funny and why this yeah, it's. I already have my opinion about it, but I'll share it at the end. We can go through it. Nintendo is no stranger to suing, whether it is demanding no Smash tournaments, like Melee, or fighting the use of emulators, which is true. I already covered it a few seconds ago. This time around, Nintendo is cracking down on adult content inspired by Nintendo characters. Yep. Yeah, I can stop laughing about it because not so long ago Blizzard tried to do a similar trick with yes, asking people to stop making uh, explicit content of one of their characters from Overwatch, and it let's just say it just didn't work. The spicy content is still online on things like the hub, etc. So good luck. It didn't work. Nintendo president Shintaro Furukawa, I have to say it again, Shintaro Furukawa spoke about Nintendo safe for work, not safe for work Nintendo content in the recent shareholder meeting when someone asked what the company planned to do about inappropriate content that, entre comillas, poses the risk of damaging the value of Nintendo's IP. So basically, that drawing you saw Peaches, Peach, we all know what Peach is. Yeah, that's apparently not allowed, according to Furukawa. I have to say the wa more like this. In order to make sure customers are not made to feel uncomfortable, Nintendo plans to take appropriate action against lewd Nintendo content, including online artwork. It seems a bit extreme for Nintendo to actually crack down on every photo of Yoshi licking unmentionables. Okay, that's one of few arts types of art that I rather not not see, because I'm not a big fan of Furies. But yeah, you do you, man. I'm just not that big of a fan of furry porn. I said it. They can sue me now. But yeah. And Paulina's barely covering her Goombas. Yeah. Why is she covering her Goombas? I want to see them in on the screen. Why is nobody doing this? That's why you have a special rule that I'll come back to later. And I scroll too high. Well, a little cough coming up. And Bao sporting a leather jockstrap. It's possible, probably not. Still, draw the photo of Toad being jammed up, you know, where at your own risk. Could cost you. That explains why I took the game down, where yeah, where Peach is the protagonist and she has to, you know what, the Goombas. Yes, I'm that much of a degenerate that I actually played that online game in the past during my crazy teenage years. So yeah, I'm that kind of guy. I'm quite a degen in certain areas. I'm not denying that. Apparently, Furukawa doesn't think this kind of content brings smiles through entertainment, which is the company's mission. Therefore, loot style doesn't fit into Nintendo's agenda. Well, I have to press extra doubt on that one, because why do you bring a character like Bayonetta into your property, who's basically her whole one of the few things that made Bayonetta successful is that kind of yeah, suggestive 18 plus and sex appeal that to bring in the yen. That's what brought in the yen in the first place. Why you took over that property, but from Platinum Games. But I digress. Does it really not bring a smile to anyone's face though? Debatable. That's what I was thinking. Still, Nintendo is not the one to shy away from suing people. It has all kind of wild rules for Smash tournaments that go against competitive esports, and recent failed a lawsuit against mods. An emulator, Yuzu, also recently paid 2.4 million to Nintendo for piracy, so changing Nintendo's IPs and using it as you want clearly is not always safe, which is true. You have to be careful at times with what kind of content you create, when and where you share it online. Basically, the emulator should have, I don't think the emulator should have been yeah, taken down, because yeah, Nintendo makes it awfully, like I already mentioned, awfully difficult to get to certain games that you can play without said system. And that's something, and yeah, the online service looks good on paper, but it turned out to be a disaster in practice. They should have developed it more and give people options to actually keep the games that they yeah, that they get through the online service. You get them for you could get play them for one, let's say for 1 month or 1 week or something, and then they, from what I've heard, I could be wrong, but after that you lose it, and you basically you can't keep the game, which is absolutely ridiculous. Because they should have taken a Valve approach, asked them to give us a blueprint and do that, but they didn't. But yeah, also in piracy, but it's really not bringing smile to anyone's faces. I doubt it as well. I still want to see Bayonetta, for example, being and her say love interest in the first game called Cheshire being having some quality time together. Let's just say that, and I have artists that I want to give that commission to. So in 3D. So Nintendo, I know what the hell you're thinking, but I have a theory why they're doing this. I think it has to do with didn't earn it, and also because they're kind of terrible with getting along with the times in certain areas, and because they want to keep some things child friendly when Bayonetta clearly isn't child friendly, but that's because the publisher is kind of more to adult stuff, and let's just say when a character like that exists, when a Peach exists, when a Paulina exists, or Rosalina, etc. There's an ancient rule on the internet that someone has to mention. So, and it has been mentioned before, but it's a rule as old as almost as old as the internet itself. Once there's a character out there, like for example a Bayonetta, a Peach, a Paulina, Rosalina, or let's just say Lucina from Fire Emblem, or Taya, Kiriti. She was one of my mains in Fire Emblem Awakening, and she's also my screensaver on my phone. Yeah, I'm that kind of type of guy. Don't ask questions about it because I'm also a straight guy. I have my I know what I like. Let's just say that, and you can look at my webcomic as well for that. But I say good luck because once a character like that exists on the internet, you could bet you could put all your stocks in it and figure out or you could put money on it to figure out that there might be some Rule 34 or not safe for work material out there. And let's just say Blizzard / Activision tried to do a similar thing, ask people to stop making it, and it fell on deaf ears. And that's the same thing that's going to happen here. They can tell you to stop making or face legal action, but going after every artist out there on the internet that makes this type of art of your characters not only will bring you bad PR. I know where you're getting it. Keep certain things child friendly. I get it. But to make character make their own fan art under the principles of fair use. I know this is a good idea, and like I said, with Activision Blizzard, they tried something similar with Overwatch. It didn't work. Here, I don't see this succeed either. They could try, for sure, but I don't think they will be successful in getting every artist who makes this type of not safe for work art make them stop. So they could claim they get sued for lewds, but you also have I'm in that case I'm an absolute freedom of expression absolutist. I don't think you could sued for this at all. That they're walking on thin ice that is inevitably it's going to break. But why are they doing this? I think it has to do with didn't earn it, and probably because some of the ESG money is coming in. But I could be wrong about that. Anyway, this is already repeating myself 10 times again. It's simply not going to work. I mean, there's still like with Blizzard Activision, there's still Overwatch, you know what, being made. With Nintendo, it's going to be the same thing. I mean, Bayonetta has multiple artists, 3D and 2D, making not safe for work suggestive art out there. And the same thing is going to, and yeah, the same thing happened to Peach and Daisy, Paulina, Rosalina, and yeah, even the fan favorite non-canon should be canon, Bowsette. They're still out there, and yeah, I still want Bowsette to be canon, but yeah, Nintendo doesn't want that apparently because yeah, they have trouble catching up on certain trends and getting along with the times in certain areas. But on the other hand, they make good games. They still make some good games, etc. And yeah, they still didn't relocate to let's just say where the state where companies go to die. East Asian companies at least. Okay, the state that I don't like because let's just say they bring their own. They're not just bringing themselves with them, but they're bringing their own mentality, their political views to the state, and they basically keep voting for the same policies that kind of ruined their previous home. I'm like just when you live over there, make sure to study when you leave that site. Make sure that you study the law of the land in other places, because it is not every state, not every part of the world will take you for your views, etc. for granted. Let's just say that. But yeah, that's all I have to say for this video, and I'm drifting off topic there, and yeah, let's just say it's not going to work. Blizzard Activision tried it, it failed. Nintendo will yeah, they could claim that you could sue for it, but just like the ancient rule on the internet says, when a character is out there, there is not safe for work material, and yeah, it's going to blow up in their faces. GD. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to bed since it's already let's say I think we're already almost 30 minutes in or something, maybe 20, I don't know. But yeah, I have to get to work tomorrow, so that's it. Talk to you guys later. Peace.